Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And CURENCIES just released a kind of a weird post, I would say, on their Facebook page. You guys can see it right here. It's the official Summoners War CURENCIES Facebook page. They didn't actually post it in the game notes or the dev notes that I've seen yet, but they did release this picture on their Facebook page. Now, it doesn't really give us any information at all other than the fact that it shows two monsters here. And we'll kind of look at the post here in detail. So first off, it says, "Hello Summoners, here's a sneak peek at what's coming to #Summoners War!" Exclamation point. Two new monsters are answering the arena's call. Though they're two different units, these twins will have their potential unlocked when they're on the same team. Can't wait to see how you utilize them. So first off, I actually went over this on stream this morning, and a couple people were saying, oh, they definitely have to be arena monsters because it said arena's call. They're answering the arena's call. So they're hoping that they're changing the arena meta. But that doesn't mean that they're initially like changing the arena meta. It doesn't even mean that they're arena specific, because it's just, they're just talking about the Sky Arena, guys. They're talking about the Sky Arena. Now, that's not to say that when they come out, they actually are going to be good in arena. Who knows? Because it gives zero information about the monsters other than you want to pair them together, and that's it. Judging by the way they look, some people have been saying, oh, they're probably Nat 5s, but if you think about it, if you're trying to build two monsters to pair together, if they make these monsters Nat 5s and you have to have two different Nat 5s to pair together like that, how troll would that be from CURENCIES? I'm not saying that, you know, it's not gonna be the case, but I'm just saying that it's hopefully not the case, because having to get two Nat 5s is going to be a little bit difficult for most people. So I'm thinking maybe 3-star or 4-star. I'm leaning more towards the 4-star side. They do look kind of like the characters from Game of Thrones a little bit. The desert girls. I'll show you a picture. You guys can see them right there. They kind of look a little bit like that. But not to say that they're a ripoff or anything. It's just, you know, it's kind of the feel that I get from them, which is okay. I mean, Game of Thrones is an awesome show. I like it. So just to see that implemented in Summoners Wars, you know, whatever. But as far as people talking about other things about the way they look like kind of, I would say, like transmogs of all the other girl monsters in the game. So it'd be interesting to see how they make transmogs for these sexy twins here, because I mean they're already not wearing much. Who knows? We'll see. Well, I'll be interested to see what CURENCIES does with them. And okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper into what their wording is and see if we can figure anything else out about these two monsters. So though they're two different units, so it's not just one unit, they're releasing two units, guys. We get a 2-for-1 deal, and it's been, I don't know how long since they released a new unit. Their full potential will be unlocked when they're on the same team. Okay. Let's talk about the two different units first. Okay, let's talk about the two different units. So again, if they're a 5-star unit, that's going to make the game way more pay to win than it already is, because you have to get two units, and depending on how overpowered they're, it could mean so many different things. Okay, if it's a 4-star monster, you want to make sure that they're not super overpowered to completely ruin the game, but a little change in the meta might be nice. Maybe something to kind of tone down the speed meta a little bit would be nice, because what happens is, what's been kind of, I would say, not necessarily the problem with Summoners War, but more or less the problem with Summoners War is the fact that when they released re-app stones or reappraisal rocks, whatever you want to call them, they raised the ceiling of the level of play in Summoners War. But it didn't really necessarily raise the ceiling for everybody, because the newer players weren't even able to get to that level in the past. So it just took the pay-to-win players that have already been playing and put them way up here, and left the free-to-play players, the casual players, maybe even players that spent a couple $1,000s in the game, they can't reach anywhere close to those people up there. Okay, and every time you release a new unit that's a 5-star monster that takes a whole bunch of money to get, or you release a new ceiling for the highest of level of players to get to, you're leaving those free-to-play players, you're leaving those newer players behind, and a simple Sigmarus buff for a free-to-play monster like that isn't going to help them get to that level. Okay, there's a lot of new players that don't continue playing Summoner's War because they just feel like they can't get up to where they need to be, and then it's kind of like, why should I even play? So hopefully, these new monsters are not 5 stars. Hopefully they're a little bit more obtainable. Okay, that's my hope. Now, the other thing to talk about is these twins will have their potential unlocked when they're on the same team, okay? Now, that means you have to use 2 monsters to unlock their full potential. Whether or not they're still going to be decent by themselves or not, I would probably guess they're probably going to be absolute garbage by themselves, if I had to guess. I could be completely wrong, but my guess is they're going to be completely garbage by themselves. The second thing is when you have to bring 2 monsters, that means not only do you have to, have these 2 monsters, but you have to get rid of 2 monsters from your team. So if they are arena offense monsters, which judging by the looks, they're probably more on the offensive side. If they're defensive monsters, that would be strange because they're not wearing any clothes. So I'm guessing they're more of the offensive type of monster. Now, if you were to bring them on arena offense, you would have to think, okay, what monsters am I getting rid of to add these 2 in? Is it worth it to get rid of a Lucian to add these in? Is it worth it to get rid of a Galleon and a AoE attack power monster? If we have to use 2 monsters to unlock their full potential, all I gotta say, Coptus, is it better be worth it. It better be worth it. It better be worth it to have 2 monsters taken out of our normal arena offense teams and implement these 2 monsters in. Otherwise, it's not going to change much. It's not going to change much. Maybe it might help out the newer free-to-play players if it's like a 3-star monster that they can get really easily and they can make a sick AO out of it just starting out. Then I could see that. But then it's like less exciting for some of the higher end players. You want to build something that's kind of like exciting for everybody, and having 2 monsters together, guys, it better be worth it. It better be worth it. Okay, now aside from PvP, let's talk about, aside from arena, let's talk about RTA and how these 2 monsters could be used in RTA. Just thinking meta-wise, if you're trying to use them in RTA, I don't see how that would work because you would have to bring them both in one pick. Otherwise, you could get super countered, pick one of them on the first turn, and then have the other one get picked from your opponent on the second turn. You'd have to like let your opponent pick the first monster, and then you boom, first pick them both to get them both at the same time. Right? So RTA would be a little tough to bring them both together. And then the other thing would also be dungeons. Okay, dungeons. I could maybe see them being a really, really strong unit for dungeons because you have 5 monsters total that you could use. So if 2 of them pair nicely together, it's less cost effective because you have a larger amount of units that you could use in one run. See, or like Guild Wars, if 2 of your monsters are going to be these 2 desert ladies, I don't know what they're called yet, but these 2 girls, okay, you're getting rid of some 2 strong monsters, I'm sure. Maybe these monsters are just as strong. Maybe they're worth it. Maybe they're not. But they have to be worth it if they're going to be used, or they might just fall into the dust and disappear in the desert where they might belong. Who knows? But let's take a look at some of the comments because those are always fun. Let's take a look at the top comments. Yeah. Okay. Comment to us. Please fix the reward drop. Okay. Assure it's not another 5-star. Just make them 4-star instead. Jesus. Balance your additions, not always 5 stars. Okay, well, we've already talked about. I thought it's Assassin and Kung Fu Girl. Transmogs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see that. And yeah, we can't wait to not summon them. You guys are so pessimistic in the comments section, guys. Girl on the right. Amy, girl on the right of Grand Chase has to come to Summoner's War with her mighty chakrams. I hope they are 4 stars so we at least can have a chance to have both of them. Please not 4. These look amazing. Tags, tags, tags. Happy Valentine's Day. Comp to us. Please fix the event. I love you, comp to us. Okay, here's some positivity. I love you, comp to us. Wow. Can you add a feature like auto repeat scenarios? That would be nice. So nothing really too monster specific. A lot of people in these comment section always use it as a chance to complain. Kind of sounds familiar to my YouTube videos. Oh look, there's another pay to win slash pay to play player to pay to win. What? Oh look, there's another pay to play slash pay to win player to pay to win. That's fun to say. You guys should try saying that. Yeah, so anyway, you guys can take a look at that. I'll post the link to it in the description below so you guys can check it out. Aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the new monsters between the twins. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you guys think? Let me know. We'll talk more when the skills come out and the names and etc. and we can make fun of them a little bit more. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes. Don't forget about the giveaway as well for the tablet. Make sure you guys are commenting on every single video throughout the month. And aside from that, guys, peace out. Go Sky. Congratulations to last month's tablet winner, Sean Harris. If you want to win a tablet for yourself, all you have to do is comment on this video and subscribe to the channel, and a new winner will be drawn every month. The more videos you comment on, the higher chance you'll have to win. Also, I've been putting together the world's first mobile gaming convention called Moga Expo, and it's being held at the Anaheim Convention Center in Anaheim, California on August 11 and 12. The event will feature tournaments for the hottest mobile games out there, and it's absolutely free to attend as long as you pre-register for your ticket. Although the event is filling up super fast and space is limited, so be sure to do it as soon as possible because you'll also be entered in for a chance to win one of 30 iPad minis Moga will be giving away just for registering.